This week on Raiders Talk of the Nation, the silver and black expands as two of the world's most recognizable men stop by Allegiant Stadium.
Hey, I'm Joe Coy, and you're watching Raiders Talk of the Nation.
Yes, Raiders Talk of the Nation. How are you? God bless you.
And he's making his name known on the field this season.
Yeah, I'm playing good and things like that, but it's so much more that I can do.
I catch up with Raiders running back Josh Jacobs and even throw down a challenge for the two-time Pro Bowler.
Is that a tree? Is that a road? Is that a tree?
A road.
Highway.
Can I say words?
She cheated.
All this and more is coming up right now on Raiders Talk of the Nation. I'm Sibley Scoles, and we are back for another episode of Raiders Talk of the Nation. In the first 15 months that fans have been allowed inside Allegiant Stadium, more than 2 million people have packed the Death Star. But for some, they're setting foot inside the stadium for the very first time, including one of the biggest stars in the world, who now calls Las Vegas home.
Mark, thank you. You're here at Allegiant Stadium. You're head to toe in municipal as you should be. How's it feeling here? Brought the tequila and everything else?
Yeah, very excited to be here. This is my first time at the stadium. This is my first time at a Raiders game. Obviously, I'm new to Las Vegas, so just taking it all in. It just so happens, just all my municipal gear happens to be Raiders color.
Yes.
And I am a Patriots fan, but I gotta tell you, I'm loving the Raiders too.
We'll just bleep it when you said that part.
No,
it's just kidding.
You know what?
I like that you're here.
I think, yeah, this is a special occasion. Look at that municipal commercial right there on that TV.
Oh, it's
you
on?
see half of the TV there. Yes, but I know that commercial. Yeah.
You're everywhere.
You know what? I'm trying to not be everywhere, just be here in Vegas at home. Hopefully building a studio really soon.
The transition from Los Angeles to being here, what's it been like and what's the reception been for you, knowing that you got projects on the way at the top of the year?
Well, ultimately, I've just been welcomed with open arms. The hospitality that I've received and the welcome that I've received since I've been here has been overwhelming. And we want to bring lots to the community. We want to create a lot of jobs and create a lot of opportunity. We know there's so many talented, creative people here that we want to hopefully give them opportunities. So we're excited about it.
Comedian Joe Coy has called Las Vegas his home away from home for years now. And fun fact, he actually got his start in comedy performing at a local coffee shop while dropping out of UNLV to pursue his career, and it looks like things worked out. So of course, with his ties to the city, we had to get his thoughts on the professional football takeover.
Listen, Allegiant Stadium, the
Yes.
one and only Joe Coy is in the building.
Come on.
You snuck in with your Raider gear on. How are we feeling right now? What's going on with you? Tell me.
Yeah, this is the Raiders. The Raiders are gonna win. Watch.
Watch, that's it.
That's it. Watch.
How long have you been a fan?
Well, I mean, come on. I've been living here since 1989. We've been waiting for professional teams. We got the Knights. We got the Raiders. We support everything that comes to Vegas.
What does the shield mean to you when you see it?
It means winning. That's what it means. Winners live in Vegas.
Listen, you want to
You
say
know I
anything?
live here, right?
Yes, 702. You're a local.
I'm a local, babe.
You moving around a lot, Joe.
I started my stand-up career here.
You did?
Yes.
Do you remember that moment that you hit the stage and you fell in love?
Yes, I fell in love. It was at the Tropicana Hotel. I bombed, and then I did a bunch of coffee houses, and then last week I was at T-Mobile Arena.
And that's how
What?
it happens. Full circle.
Full circle.
Moments for everything. Thank you so much.
I love you.
Salamat. Let's
Oh,
go.
I love you.
Still to come, I sit down with the 2023 Pro Bowler Josh Jacobs to talk his electric season,
Control what I control, come in and work hard and let everything else take care of itself.
his humble beginnings,
I never thought football was really a reality for me.
and being a catalyst for change.
That's the thing that kind of excites me, coming in week in and week out. Just try to come in and be the best version of myself.
Raiders Talk of the Nation will be right back. Raiders Talk of the Nation has been brought to you by Allegiant Air, the official airline of the Las Vegas Raiders. Low fares, non-stop flights. Book now only at Allegiant.com. Powered by Cox, a proud partner of the Las Vegas Raiders. The 2022 NFL season has turned out to be a career best for running back Josh Jacobs. It includes him leading the NFL in rushing yards and yards from scrimmage. But his fairy tale years come from a deeper determination that dates back to his childhood. Just one of the many tests of adversity Jacobs has conquered. We're here with the one and only Josh Jacobs. When you have those accolades and moments that come to you in your career, does it ever affect you at all, or does it make more responsibility for you?
Most of the time, I really like when I done broke a couple of records this year, I really don't never know about it until like the media tell me, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not something that I like plan or like something that I set like a goal or anything like that. I just kind of try to, you know, control what I control, come in and work hard and let everything else take care of itself.
You said, I just go in there and I want to win games.
Fact.
I'm not thinking about breaking records. I just want to go out there and play. But a very heavy importance on your family as being that backbone for you to keep going forward. Is that still true to this day to have them?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I mean, I come from a big family. You know, we all tight and things like that. You know, I talk to them every now and then. I try not to let them bother me too much during the season. But yeah, I mean, definitely, you know, family is very important to me.
Where do you feel you are right now in your career personally?
Personally, man, you know, what's funny is I don't think that it's been a game this year that I've had a perfect game in yet. So for me, that's kind of like just the biggest thing. Like, yeah, I'm playing good and things like that, but it's so much more that I can do, you know what I'm saying? So that's the thing that kind of excites me, you know, coming in week and week out, just try to come in and be the best version of myself.
Who are you once you leave that game and when you're by yourself? Who is Josh Jacobs?
Yeah, so I think I'm pretty boring. I don't really, you know what I'm saying? I don't really do too much. I mean, I like to cook. I like to hike and travel, anything really outdoors for real, but I think I'm pretty like chill. I don't, you know, I feel like I work so much that when I get a time to relax, that's kind of like all I want to do.
Favorite meal to cook?
You can't ask favorite meal. That's my first love. That's like asking which kid the favorite, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just can't do
Top 3 meals.
Top 3?
What would you make today going home?
If I went home right now, I'm kind of in the mood for like chicken and shrimp fried rice or something like that.
And you're doing all this from scratch?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I done burnt a lot of meals in my past.
When did you first start cooking? Did you learn that from family or just?
Yeah, so my dad, there's 5 of us, and you know, my dad raised us, so a lot of times when he was at work, especially in the summers, we just had to work with what we had and we had to learn how to cook. So I've probably been cooking since like 5th or 6th grade.
What's something that fans who are watching and everyone watching right now, they may not know about you that would surprise them?
I'm very artistic, like not just in like drawing, but like music and everything like that. Not like I want to make music, but like I probably played just about every instrument at some point in my life.
Self-taught?
No, so I went to charter middle school.
Okay.
So we was in school from like 8 to 5. So we had like buku electives or whatever. Right. And so my first instrument actually was a saxophone I learned how to play. Yeah, so I kind of dabble in that a little bit.
So are you still playing those instruments?
Man, maybe twice a year.
So you have them though at the house?
Yeah, I do have some at the crib though.
Oh,
yeah.
So you know we have a band, a full-on. Besides football, growing up, and I think you started very young, right?
Yeah.
Playing football. Were there any other sports that caught your interest, or you thought that that's the direction you wanted to go instead?
I never thought football was really a reality for me. You know, I played just about every sport there was. Literally, like my first sport was tennis. So like I kind of like got to dabble in a little bit of all of it, but football is kind of just the one that stuck.
Tennis.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite tennis player?
Serena Williams, of course.
Hello, the GOAT.
Of course.
The GOAT. Let's go. Favorite movie of all time?
Paid in Full.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Go-to meal?
Probably oxtails.
What does the pregame look like for you?
It's kind of like calm before the storm for me. Like I kind of just like to be at ease and at peace. I don't really overthink or nothing. I just kind of just chill, and then like, you know, when I put the helmet on, it's just turn it to a different beast, bro.
Is there something on your bucket list that you've yet to check off that you would like to at 2023?
Yet to check off. I think I want to get another business before the year is over. So I've been in the works a lot of that. So a lot of people don't know I majored in business management pre-law. So that's kind of like really my passion, like business.
Yeah.
Is kind of what I'm into.
We're gonna do some pictures, okay?
All right, bet.
So I will show you them,
And you will caption them.
All right.
You ready for this? Okay, here's the first one.
Here we go. Oh, wait.
Oh, wait.
I don't know. I really don't like orange. So
What?
the fact that I wore that was just kind of crazy.
Because that's a lot of orange.
Yeah, you know, that was the week after we played the Broncos too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Bronco killer right there.
I like that one. Okay, next.
I got that sweater actually in London at SneakerCon. So, I don't know. I'm not good with captions, man. You see, I don't post pictures.
How about just do it?
I'm cool with that too. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Next one. Okay.
The floor.
We dressed it up a little.
Yeah, the look. That's the light. That's the light, you know, that's the floor Dior, you know.
Okay, we'll call it that.
No.
Is that our caption?
Yeah, that's the caption for sure. Oh, that's the
Is this, wait, who makes this vest?
Yeah, so they don't know. So it's actually, I have a few of them.
Okay.
The duty's out in LA. So it's a real bulletproof vest. Like you can shoot a gun and it's real. But he actually cut up a go-yard bag and put the go-yard bag, stitched it in and everything like that. So that's my ready for war.
Ready for war.
Ready for war.
Oh, see, the captions are getting better and now we have no pictures.
It happens.
Ready for war was the last one.
Still to come, we introduce you to the program that changes lives.
Don't ever let someone break you down or bring you down.
And he may be one of the best running backs in the game, but can Josh Jacobs handle the pressure when I challenge him?
What is that, a moon, sun? What is that, a cookie? Okay, I'm like, bro, wait.
Find out when Raiders Talk of the Nation returns. This segment has been brought to you by Modelo, a taste that's pure gold. Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. As part of his philanthropic work, Number 28 has continued to support causes that help youth transform their lives. And for more than 5 decades, a Nevada-based facility also shares in that mission, helping to give young men belief in themselves for a better future. Okay. Caesar.
Yes.
It is so good to sit with you.
So nice to meet
To
you.
talk to you. Thank you for coming here to headquarters. Before I get into everything, let us know exactly who you are, who you represent, what you do.
So I'm Cesar Lemos. I am the manager of Spring Mountain Youth Camp, which is a division of the Juvenile Justice Services. The camp is located up at Mount Charleston and it's been there for about 65 years. The camp houses juveniles that have been placed there through the court system. They get there because they do what every kid does in their lives. We were all kids at one time, and they made poor decisions. And their decisions were so poor, it resulted them having juvenile courts place them at Spring Mountain Youth Camp. So I work with my kids. They're usually there about 6 months. And we provide them with guidance and resources and hopefully get them to make better decisions in our community.
In 2020, that is when the Raiders, obviously our arrival out here into Las Vegas, and they've been supporting since the very beginning. From your perspective, how has that support of this organization helped impact those youths that you work with?
Allowing our kids to attend the training camp has been huge for our kids. They have never had that, never thought they'd have the opportunity to actually come and watch an actual NFL practice.
Right.
So when they've come back to camp, they just were beaming with like, "That's amazing, these guys are incredible." And the other thing is the financial donation that the Raiders have made to Spring Mountain Youth Camp. One of the things that has allowed us is getting new uniforms for our kids.
Yeah.
So I wanted to have something in place for the kids to look good in the community,
Yeah.
right? So we were able to, with that money, we're able to purchase some new pants, new nice polos, some nice lanyards, some ID. So it looks like more like a charter school instead.
Okay.
And when we're in the community, they don't stand out.
Right. So they can
blend
feel-
in. They
yeah.
can feel like they're part of something instead of, like I said, I just don't want them to ever feel like they're less than.
To the kids in this program, to the kids that you work with, is there a message to any kids out there who may be having, troubles or trying to figure things out and don't have the support group like this?
Believe in yourself. Don't ever let someone break you down or bring you down because you are worth so much. This community really, really appreciates everything that the Raiders are doing. If people look at Vegas, maybe that don't live here, don't realize that Las Vegas is a real community. I mean, it really is. Don't ever feel like you're alone. Don't ever feel that you have no one to turn to, because there's always somebody there for you. Just don't give up. You know, we love everything about you guys. Don't ever feel like you're not worth something, because you are.
I love that so much. Thank you for all you're doing, and I look forward to hearing about these kids once they're out and doing their own thing afterwards, and it's tremendous what you guys are doing, so thank you.
Thank you.
Like the Raiders, Tower of Power has Oakland roots since they began performing back in 1968. Now the R&B band is bringing the funk and flavor of the Bay to the Las Vegas Strip.
Y'all are from Oakland, native.
Well, I'm the leader of Tower of Power, and Tower of Power is an Oakland soul band, has been for 55 years. We started the Oakland soul sound, and the Raiders have always been our team.
And my name is Mike Jarrell, and I'm from Ashburn, Georgia, and I'm glad to be with Tower of Power, the legendary R&B and funk band from Oakland, baby.
When you hear Tower of Power, what does that mean to you?
Oh, wow. Soul, funk, R&B, and a horn section like none other.
I just want to talk to you for a second about the creation of Tower of Power, originally called the Motowns.
Yeah.
In the very beginning. Describe the Motowns and then how you got to Tower of Power.
The Motowns was basically the same band, but we were doing cover tunes, and then I hired a guy named Steven Kupka, who's not here today, but he's usually with the band, and he's my songwriting partner. We wrote all the hits for Tower of Power, and you know, he came in the band, and he was the first hippie we ever met, and we all wanted to get into Fillmore West, and we knew we'd never get there with a name like the Motowns.
Right.
So we saw this name on a list, Tower of Power. We said, oh yeah, that's us. And been that ever since.
Do you have a moment from there that you remember that signifies just what this band stands for?
You know, I don't know. One of the greatest moments in the early 70s for us, Bill Graham had us open for Aretha Franklin at the Fillmore West. And she did that album, you know, from there. And we opened every night, and I remember being backstage, you know, and the media, I mean, it was a media frenzy because Aretha was playing the Fillmore. And I was standing in the doorway of the dressing room because I couldn't get in. It was so crowded. And then here comes Aretha, and her and I, we got sandwiched in the doorway. And she says, Tower of Power, my favorite band. And I just melted.
I was gonna say, did you fall apart after that?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Is this your first time in the stadium?
It is.
It is. So to know what those Oakland roots are and to have this out here in Vegas, what does that mean for you?
The Raider Nation, that's the greatest fans on earth. Keep the thing alive, man. The Raiders, we love the Raiders. You know, we've been following them for years and years. Remember the heyday, and we're looking forward to that next heyday.
Up next,
You could have drew anything, you drew a tree.
it's a different game of skill as I challenge Josh Jacobs to a game of Pictionary.
Why you put this? What is this?
Raiders Talk of the Nation will be right back. This segment has been brought to you by Coors Light, an official beer of Raider Nation, made to chill. Raiders Talk of the Nation has been brought to you by Allegiant Air, the official airline of the Las Vegas Raiders. Low fares, non-stop flights. Book now only at Allegiant.com. Credit One Bank, the official credit card of the Raiders. Intermountain Healthcare, the official health partner of the Las Vegas Raiders. Discover your inner champ at Raiders.com/champ.
Raider Nation, we are back with Josh Jacobs. I cannot draw, however, we've decided let's play Pictionary.
That's good.
You have like 15 seconds to guess.
15?
Okay, you're ready.
Let's get it. Hold on, I can't look at it though, huh?
No, you
Oh, yeah,
can't
all
see
right,
it, that's
all right.
cheating. Can I write words?
Is it a player on our team? I gotta say his name?
Yeah,
Oh,
I can write words, right?
oh, you talking about Marcus?
Say it
Okay,
out loud.
Marcus Allen.
Yes.
Hey, I'm like, what? Hold on, I'm like, hold on. I bet. All right.
Okay, ready?
I'm like, hold on.
I don't know how to draw. I put number 32.
I'm like, hold on, there's so many 32s.
Okay, here we go. Are you ready? Oh, I didn't want this one. Sheesh. Okay.
Is that a tree? Is that a road? Is that a tree?
It's a road.
Highway?
Can I say words?
She cheated.
It's a big sign. Oh my God. Pass.
Hold on. What is
Las
it?
Vegas Strip.
You could have drawn a building. You could have drawn anything. You drew a tree. We barely got trees out here. You try.
They were palm trees.
Oh, okay.
That was actually like an oak tree.
I don't know what that was.
Okay, you ready? I'm so bad at this. Oh, I don't know how to draw this. Okay, what does it look like?
Is that the shield? Okay. Allegiant?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
That look like dark. That look like something from Star Wars.
Oh, okay, ready?
She confident with this one. Okay, let's see. What is that, a moon, sun? What is that, a cookie? A hole? Okay, dark, black hole.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm like, bro, wait.
We got two. This whole thing. Okay.
Josh McDaniels. I don't know.
Yeah, say it.
Headphones?
Yes.
Why you put this? What is this?
Music.
I thought that was a J. I didn't know what that was.
I'm Sibley Scoles.
Josh Jacobs.
And this is Raiders Talk of the Nation. Thank you for playing with us and hanging out. I'll get better at the drawing.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Thank you so much for being a good sport, Josh. I appreciate it. And thank you all at home for being with me this week. I am Sibley Scoles, and I'll see y'all next time.